What if I told you the biggest liar in your life lives inside your own head? Your mind isn't always your friend. In fact, it might be your greatest enemy. You think your mind is helping you, but it might be your greatest enemy. Have you ever had a voice in your head that told you, "You're not good enough. You'll never make it. Why even try?" That voice isn't always you. And here's the terrifying part. Most people live their entire lives listening to that voice. They let it dictate their choices. They stay in toxic jobs. They never start their dream projects. They settle for average relationships. And worst of all, they die with regret. But what if I told you, your mind is not your friend, at least not by default? Let me explain. Your brain is a survival machine. It's built to protect you. But in the process, it keeps you in fear. It wants predictability, safety, routine. So every time you think of doing something bold, like quitting that job, starting that YouTube channel, moving to a new country, your brain screams no. Not because it hates you, but because it's afraid. It's afraid of change. It's afraid of failure. It's afraid of pain. But here's the brutal truth. Growth lives on the other side of pain. The people you admire, they didn't have more talent. They weren't born lucky. They simply learned to stop listening to that voice. They understood. That voice in your head is a scared child. It whispers doubts to keep you small. It feeds you lies disguised as logic. But once you expose it, once you look it in the eye, something amazing happens. You take your power back. Imagine this. 10 years from now, you're lying in bed, looking at the ceiling. You remember all the dreams you didn't chase, all the what-ifs you let pass, not because you weren't capable, but because you believed a voice. That was never really you. That is the real tragedy. Not failure, but never trying. So the next time your mind tells you you're not ready, what if they judge you? You might fail. Smile and say, "Thank you for trying to protect me, but I've got this." Then do the thing anyway, because the real you is fearless, powerful, unstoppable, and it's time the world saw that version of you before it's too late. You've just seen what most people ignore their whole lives, but this is just the beginning. If your mind is still curious, still searching for truth buried beneath the surface, then hit that subscribe button. Welcome to Psychoverse, where reality ends and deeper truths begin.